It's Friday. It's Mark Pires.
I was walking
and it's Renaissance Man.
Looking for another way.
I'm here to ease my mind and help my living. It's a Renaissance Man. It's the daily variety show Mark Pires Renaissance Man. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state. And I'm here with you on day 1012 in a row of the Renaissance Man show. And we're going to get into it, just like we do every single night, fam. So I hope you guys are ready. Strap in, grab that popcorn, pop it up, get ready. No, Zabrosk, you can't have popcorn before you do the woo-hoo. The salt affects your woo-hoo. Remember day 374? Joanne, you weren't here for that yet. You didn't get hired on the doll hair contract situation yet. Day 374. Zabrosk came in. He's like, I'll have some popcorn. He brought his own yoo-hoo that day. Didn't help. Salt butter situation in his vocal cord area. And when he went to do the woo-hoo, it was like, it was almost as bad as when Joanne tries to do it. Like, it wasn't totally George Soros-ish, but it was close. It was close. I gave him a 3.2. He was lucky that the Grammy officials weren't paying attention that night. They just were like out at a sushi restaurant or something, Anyway, look, we're here, day 1012 in a row, and we're going to have an awesome time here like we do every single night, fam. I am so excited to play you the song we just released. Ooh. Amazing how often I forget the old days. I like to forget about the old days. Live in the freaking moment, right?
Field under the sun, while the birds fly around and sing.
Da, 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 da.
There's something to live for.
Yeah. Guys, there's something to live for. We are very, very lucky to be here and alive in this moment together. Why, Mark? The world is falling apart. That's right. We're the ones who are going to save it. What did you think? You were here just for the ride? You're just here to hang it out, throw your feet up on the freaking recliner? No, you gotta put the time in. All right, I've been showing up for 1,012 days in a row, but now it's your turn to jump in together, feet freaking first. You wanna dive in? Go ahead, but just don't go if it's 3.5 feet or less. You can't dive. You could get a Greg Louganis situation going on. I don't know if that's the right guy. But anyway, Charles Krautheimer, when you're doing it, you don't want to dive in headfirst into a small pool. You got to make sure there's at least 5 to 6 feet of depth, or you could have, a terrible situation take place. I don't know if it's a Louganis one. I think that was a Fauci situation. Anyway, listen, bottom line, guys, we're here, and we're going to get into it, all right? And we're going to forget about this negative world for a little while, because that is how we defeat it. If we could shut it off, it loses. It has no power over you as soon as you don't pay attention to it, as soon as you are deaf to all of the noises that it makes. And that's what I do now. I tune this thing and everything is like, no, dying, everybody's dying. I'm like, whatever, dude, I'm done with you. Done. Zabrosk, okay, you ready, bud? Friday night woohoo, let's get it, bud. Woohoo! Yes! Guys, I'm giving him an 8.7 on that one. What do you think? I'm thinking an 8.7. That was a pretty solid woo-hoo. Wasn't as good as the 10 from the other day when we had angels come down on high. Yeah. They were 32-part harmony. They came to a halt. Screeching halt. Beautiful note. Came to a screeching halt when they heard Zabrosk do the woo-hoo. I got the Grammy high. Everybody else is like calling me. They're like, hey, Mark, what do I got to pay you for the Grammy guy? Sorry. He's under contract. Lifetime. Just like Joanne. I just have to pay Zabrosk, unfortunately, because he's a Grammy winner. You can't get away with doing like a I'll pay you doll hair situation because he has attorneys that read it. Grammy winner. Of course he's going to have an attorney read it over. You know what I mean? So Zabrosk gets paid. Zabrosk gets yoo-hoo every day. And you can't take him away from me. I'm singing the old classic. You can't take Zabrosk away from me. Da, 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 da. You can take Joanne and her triple heart situation. 'Cause I don't need her anymore. Right? Joanne, no, I'm just saying, the triple heart situation starting to be like a problem for the show because we're hearing it, you know. I have this microphone with this, I got this thing on here, you know, so it will stop like the exterior noises. But our triple heart situation is like, it's like you walk into a fun house. So I don't know. I just, I'm thinking maybe we should drop her, just be like, look, we'll pay someone better than listening to a triple heart situation and like the wheezing and the extra loud breathing. Not to mention she's freaking filing right now. Right, guys? Listen. Right? You got a file back there, Joanne? You can't wait until after the monologue? I'm doing a monologue. You can't go back there and be like, you know what? I need to let my triple heart situation relax anyway. I need to take it back a breath. I'm only allowed 92 beats a day. You know what happens when you go more than 92 beats a day? You start to wheeze extra loud, and we're trying to keep that from happening. We don't like the wheezy thing that you're doing. And no, absolutely not. Joanne, if you try to do a woohoo, you could put yourself in cardiac arrest. What are we talking about here? I don't want that on my conscience. They're like, oh, Mark, it was so sad what happened to Joanne. I'm like, yeah, I know. I told her not to do the woohoo. It was a terrible woohoo anyway. Like, what? We don't want you doing a woohoo because it's so bad. And then on top of that, cardiac arrest situation. We don't want, you know what I mean? Cleaning that up. Middle of Renaissance Man show. Guys, I'll be right back. I'm just going to put on a clip. I got to go clean up the triple heart situation back there. Right? Yeah, no, I know, Zabrowski. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't want to have that happen on my watch or yours, buddy. I mean, while you're there getting ready to do your woohoo, you got it nailed. You're ready. It's almost like it's a recording. It's that freaking good, right? And you're there, right? All of a sudden, you hear, you're like, I think the clock is about to stop working. I think there's it's coming to the last couple ticks. Triple heart. Sad day. We didn't get the whale heart in time. The whale heart is about 3/8 smaller in size. She shouldn't have gotten the quadruple bagaboo. You got the bagaboo? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Faraji said it was good. Yeah. He said a lot of stuff in his life. Yeah. All bad. Evil. Killing people. Look, you can't, It's only when you look back in the future that you see all these things. And it's, unfortunately, nobody's realizing is Mark Stradamus. When people, look back through the time capsule, through the records of time, and they see that Mark Stradamus was there the whole time predicting everything. It happened. Look, when you predict the future because you're from the future and you're not really predicting it, you just are freaking from it. You could be like, oh yeah, in the year 2007, there's going to be a stock market crash. Oh, genius. I was from the freaking future. What are we talking about here? 2769? Back to the future, Mark? Time capsule. Yeah. I'm from a time that you just can't comprehend. I could try to explain it to you, but then I would have to, disappear you, X-Men, Men in Black situation, Mark in Black, the Mark in Black situation. Anyway, guys, how are you all doing today? No, Joanne, be quiet back there with the wheezy, filing. She does this wheezy filing thing. She starts almost singing. That's where I get all my music from. You guys are like, where is he writing all this music from? Triple heart. She got a beat machine in her heart. It's because it's got the triple chamber, and it's massive now. So you get this bass effect. It's kind of cool, I'm thinking about just putting the mic up to triple heart situation over there. And then just playing beat seat with her beat. The beat from her heart. Maybe if we put the speaker back into her, mid region, we can shock that thing into, normal rhythm, right? She's dealing with an arrhythmia situation right now. It's like boom, da boom, da 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 boom, I'm like, dang, that's like freaking serious city rhythm right there. Do that again. She's like, do what? I'm like, just be. Just be, Joanne. Just sit there and be. Jeez, you see that? She is the creator of everything. You guys are like, she's getting doll hairs for it though. And I get all the credits. Like, you go on to ASCAP, you go and look at iTunes. It's not under Joanne Triple Heart. No. Triple Heart Joanne does not have any singles on iTunes. No. But it's her that's giving me the inspiration. Some people have a muse. I got a Triple Heart situation that kind of gives me the same creative juices as a muse. You know, some people are like, oh my goodness, look at that beautiful lady over there. She's inspired me to write all these great songs. Boom, da boom, da boom, da boom, da boom, boom, da boom, da boom. Joanne, stop it with the friggin' Triple Heart situation in the filing. The Zabrowski file. No, I know, buddy. You should have your check ready by now, right? I mean, I'm doing a monologue. You're done with your woohoo for at least 7 minutes now, right? I'm sorry that you guys have to deal, you know, like with that. It's kind of a lot, you know, and we're telling people now, don't leave the show. It's not like a terrible studio or like weird, crappy recording. We're doing high def today. Like, we're doing 8-track where you got like in the background. That's just a freaking Triple Heart back there. And look. We're getting her $500 an episode. You guys got to respect the game, right? When you get someone locked in, lifetime contract, $500 an episode. I didn't say dollars, doll hairs. Don't know, Joanne. That was a slip on my part. You're still getting doll hairs. I'm not changing it. There's nothing in the contract that says if I verbally say dollars by accident, then it's now retroactively switched over to the actual dollars. No, that's not in the contract at all. And that was a lot to say, and it didn't work out. But at the end of the day, Joanne, you better stop at that freaking Triple Heart, all right? Can't you go to the doctor and get like another bugaboo? Maybe that one will fix it. Like, what if you go back for like a triple, quadruple booster into, the other one? And then like maybe you fall and this time they won't give you the double decker. You guys know last couple times she went in there for the 1 and they gave her 2. She went in for the 2nd, they gave her 3rd, 4th, 5th. She's like the guinea pig out there. Like everybody else got 2 and they're all dying. She's got 4. Triple Heart in it. Oh, my heart was a little bigger. There's myocarditis. It's real. It's real. Hers is Giantcarditis. It's a terrible thing. Like when you got a Giantcarditis situation going on, Triple Heart situation, back there, Joanne, she's the first. She's in the friggin' journals. You go and you check out the medical journals. There's a picture of Triple Heart Joanne. They also have a nice plug for the Renaissance Man show in there. So I have to thank the doctors of America for doing that. But look, at the end of the day, they're not going there for the advertising of the Renaissance Man show. They're going to look at Triple Heart. What the freak is this? What do we do here? John, come here for a second. I have to show you something. This is a friggin' problem. This is what's going on in the world right now. Come here, look at this. Do you see that? Yeah, I know, right? A heart should never be that big. I mean, never. There's never been a heart that big, actually. No, but what do you think that is? Yeah, Giantcarditis. Thanks, John. That's exactly. I just wanted to make sure, that I had, at least somebody concur. Giantcarditis. And when you know that others that are in the same professional field that you are in are concurring that it is Giantcarditis, you got to go with it. You know what I mean? And then be totally deplatformed for it later because everybody is not liking truth. You know, when you find out the truth, a Giantcarditis situation going on because of triple heart, and then people take you off the air for telling them about the triple heart situation. It's the freaking world we live in right now, right? So, you know, look, Joanne, I told you to fill out one of those, you know, complaint forms because you have no recourse. No, like none. You can't do anything. Like if you call like Pfizer and you were like, hey, what's going on? They'll laugh at you. They'll be like, you're the dummy that read the paperwork that said that we have no idea what's going to happen here. It doesn't stop anything. You can still share, get sick and die. But here, come on over. Triple heart. What? You're a quadruple heart situation now? Guys, we got to do something about this. We got a GoFundMe page for quadruple heart. And she's now, you know, that is not good. We thought we'd have the whale heart by now and we could downsize, you know, when you're trying to downsize a situation. But she's now quadruple hearting it. And I don't think it's anything we could deal with here, you know, on site. Zabrosk, what do you think? What do we do with a quadruple heart situation? You want to play 4/4 drum beat with the quadruple heart? No. Listen, Zabroski's a drummer, so he always goes back to music. He's like, let's play a 4/4 beat. Boom, dap, dap, boom. That's what she's got going on in her heart, dude. Why don't you just play the beat she's got in her heart, which is boom, dap, dap, boom, dap, 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 boom, dap, dap, boom, dap, dap, boom, dap, dap, boom, dap, dap. She had a crazy arrhythmia on that one. She was like, you never want your heart to do like clattering off the side walls. Not good. Not good. But maybe that was when she made the expansion into quadruple heart situations, you know? But like when you get into a new level of Giantcarditis, you know, when you get out of the triple heart into a quadruple heart situation, Giantcarditis, and then you're like literally in 30 years, you're still the only one that ever had it, you know? She should have, you know, taken my advice. I told her when she came back after the first double whammy, I said, what are you doing? They double-deckered you. You know, you went down there for a single, you know, hey, what's up? I'm here to do my thing for humanity. I'm doing it so that my neighbor doesn't get, you know, sunburn. You know what I mean? So we do it to protect our neighbors, not to protect ourselves. We're going to hurt ourselves to protect everybody else. You go to do that, Joanne. I told you the first time, don't even freaking go. You got already, you know, you already had an issue when you came in with that goiter, you know what I mean? And I felt bad. That was the first time when I had to like interview you and you got that freaking goiter on your neck. It was like out here. I thought he had a bowling ball attachment situation. I thought you were joking. You know, I thought for sure, Joanne, there's no way anybody has anything like that on their neck. This one? She came in bowling ball neck. She's like, can I have the job? I told her to look that way. She fell over, you know, bowling ball neck, you know, so you already had that issue before, which we worked out. We gave you enough doll hair that you were able to do a little like, you know, trade in, you know, how like when you go to, you know, to the, you know, arcade and after you win a lot of tickets, you could exchange those tickets for a door prize. You could do that with your doll hair. She takes like bags and bags and bags. Truckworths of friggin' doll hair to the bank. They do an exchangeroo. Mm-hmm. She got the goiter taken off. So in a way, I should be thanked for that. I'm waiting for you, Joanne, to say thank you, Mark, for paying me enough to take care of my goiter situation. Nothing? No, the caribou thing was on you. You said you wanted a couple bucks. Now we're up to $6. No, I want to thank you for the other thing. And then you're still getting 2 more. You got 2 more caribou 15 minutes ago. Yeah. Look, we have 2 a day coming now. You know that. We called Jared the other day and we worked it out. You know, Jared's working it out. He's sending them over. 2 a day, 11 p.m. while she's still Renaissance manning it. And when she goes home and she walks into her freaking garage, pulls into the garage, gets out, there's 2 more caribou in there going, bah, bah. You got to feed them grass or something. I don't even know what the hell you feed caribou, but that's on you. You said bucks. I upgraded to caribou for you. I thought you'd be thankful. Again, no thank you, right? And no, that's a lifetime supply as well. There's no takebacks. 2 a day. That's 365 days. So you're talking about 730 caribou per year. 730. Listen, you know what oh my goodness. I got it, Joanne. You could start like a caribou circus situation where you like have little kids come to ride caribou. You're like, and you're the leading supplier of caribou in the world. 730 per year. I'm talking by year 2. You're up to 1460. That's a lot of caribou. And at that point, you could start like a war, you know, and it's like, Miyagi-san, dang it. That guy, you saw him coming at me, right? I'm here doing my thing, you know? When you start World War III with an army of caribou, I'll be there. I'll be like behind the caribou, you know, like, you know, and I'll let them do the work, the dirty work. Dirty work? People miss me already. I missed them, yeah. Normie, everybody misses Normie. But when you're caribouing it, Joanne, for the rest of your life, you turn it into a friggin' business. You don't want to do kids riding your caribou? Then how about, I'm thinking of another one. How about you just create like open space for your caribou, right? And then you could do a zoo situation, a carazoo. We got a carazoo situation. Like everybody's got a zoo. You got a freaking carazoo where you just got like 7,326 caribou. They're all different sizes and shapes, colors, and they're just running around this friggin' open space that you create, right? You just buy the land with your good looks and your quadruple heart situation. Go into like, you know, like the closest medical facility, Harvard, go into Yale just walk in and say, hey, I want you to pay me for my heart, for research purposes, for posterity, for mankind. And they'll give you a couple mil for that freaking quadruple heart situation. It's a terrible thing. I'm hearing it squish now. Gosh almighty. You guys hear that? What is she freaking doing? It's the Brodsky file. It's the Brodsky. Right? I mean, you know what, Joanne? I'm thinking of maybe setting you in the other room. So when you wheeze, when you file mid-monologue, I just kick you out into the hall like and leave you there. I'm going to close the door. This is studio. I'm going to put one of those doors that says live. We are live in red. She can't come in at that point. You can call me on the freaking phone. What's that, Joanne? No, Joanne, sorry, I can't hear you over your freaking wheezing. How's that quadruple heart situation going? Yeah, no, I understand you're just 3 feet away, but it's why I made the wall cement. I did like a double, you know, unpenetratable wall, and we also coated it with military-grade soundproofing. And I still freaking hear you. You're loud as can be. Can you go like further down the hall? Right? I mean, that's what's going to happen, Joanne. So in a way, I shouldn't do the military grade soundproofing because we're still going to hear your wheezing, your filing, and your quadruple heart beating, squishing. Just, and look, I don't even know. No, I don't think, Joanne, I don't think anybody cares enough to give you any money in your GoFundMe. And you're getting doll hairs for me and 2 caribou. from this guy. You know? The fam, I don't think they want to share their hard-earned dollars with you, Joanne. You should have thought better before you went and got a quadruple Baba Boo. You went to get a quadruple Baba Boo, and that was on you. You know what I mean? Like, everybody else was smart enough to say, that Baba Boo is not good.